Hey everyone, welcome back to another Ask Me Anything. I am Gini Dietrich. Before we go to our mailbag, I have a question for you. It seems that skinny jeans are out of trend style. What constitutes skinny jeans? Are these skinny jeans? You can see my butt that I work super hard on through cycling. Skinny jeans? Because they come down to are these skinny jeans? Oh, you can see my slippers. Skinny jeans? Do I need to upgrade? But I'm fearful that the new style or the new trend are baggy jeans. You won't be able to see my butt that I work very hard on. And I might drown in baggy jeans. So tell me, what is the trend? I also am very much feeling my age right now. I still look in the mirror and think that I'm 27. Turns out I'm not. And not because I don't think I don't look 27. I still think I look 27. I don't really think I look 27. But one of my favorite Peloton instructors is Cody Rixby. And I don't get to take Cody very often anymore because I'm training in the hopes that I get to race this summer. And he's more fun, hang out, laugh, enjoy some good music cycling, which is like, maybe you could do when you're in training, maybe once or twice a month. Anyway, I took a cool down ride of his this morning just to make myself feel better. It's only 10 minutes. I can do that. I had already done my really hard training ride. And he was talking about how awful it must have been to talk to somebody on the phone who you were dating. And he was like, so how does this work? You get their phone number and then you call and you say, hey, how's your day? Do you want to go get coffee? And I thought, good Lord, am I that old? That's how I dated. So anyway, I'm feeling my age and I'm feeling like I can't wear skinny jeans because they're no longer in style. And even though I think I look 27, I'm not. I can't wear skinny jeans. I used to date my guys by talking to them on the phone. There was no texting them, and I'm just old. Okay, let's go to the mailbag. Drama's over. Question was, what is a book or podcast recommendation for crisis communications? In my mind, there's nobody better on crisis communications than Melissa Agnes, and her book is Crisis Ready. Crisis Ready. And she also has the Crisis Readiness Institute. So I would check both of those out. Of course, there are lots of other experts, but she's like top of the pile for me. The second question was, what's an insightful and easy to use platform to set relevant KPIs and track progress? Again, in my mind, there's nothing better than Google Data Studio, and you can get everything in there. You can have social in there, email, all of your earned media. You can have content. I have one client that I think our Google Data Studio is like 42 pages because we have all of the things in there. And I just go in there once a month and I look to see, how's the team doing? How are they doing? Are we hitting goals? We even have QuickBooks connected there so that I can see they trust us a lot. But I can see how much of the revenue is generated by marketing and how much of the leads that we generated through our work is actually contributing to sales. So it's I don't think there's anything better than that. And you certainly don't have everything all in one place. Now, there are things that like Sprout Social can do it for social, and you might have Air PR, which is not what they're called anymore, Inclusive for earned media. So there are tools that you can use for each of them, but Google Data Studio is probably the best to bring it all together. And then the last question we got this week was, so what'd you think about the Burger King UK tweet? And for those of you who don't know, Burger King in the UK tweeted on International Women's Day, women belong in the kitchen. Personally, I think they knew exactly what they were doing because they had responses at the ready. And their point was that there aren't enough women going into food service to be in the kitchen from a commercial professional perspective. And that may very well be true. And they've also created a scholarship to provide to women who want to go into food service. Also great. And they had all of those responses ready. And so I run a blog called Spin Sucks. So I don't believe that all PR is good PR, but if you believe that all PR is good PR, the whole world's talking about it. Literally the whole world. People were, I mean, between that and Harry and Meghan's interview on Oprah, that's what we're talking about. So I think they knew exactly what they were doing. I think that they, instead of taking out a full page ad, they just cut off the women belong in the kitchen and let the rest sit on the side. They tweeted that, and then they just had their responses ready. So I think they knew exactly what they were doing. I think that was strategic. I don't necessarily think it was smart, because I don't prescribe to the all PR is good PR philosophy, but everyone's talking about it. It was a question we got here. And certainly I'm talking about it. It's probably the 4th time I've talked about it publicly, because I've done a couple of speaking engagements this week as well. So depends on your philosophy, right? So there you go. If you have questions for us, if you'd like to tell me I'm not old, I would appreciate it. You can go to spinsucks.com/spin-sucks-community. That's spinsucks.com/spin-sucks-community. Even though I did talk to boys on the phone while I was dating in high school and college, it's not the end of the world. I'll see you later.